Okay. It's been a minute since we played some Aria Rando. And I want to play some Aria Rando. We haven't actually done that in a minute. We played a bunch of different variations of Castlevania games. And we technically did play Aria, but it wasn't randomized. So I think it's about time we did a little bit of Aria Randomizer. What do you think? I think it's time for someone to eat some Skittles. Randomized. So I'm doing the other Aria randomizer because I wanted to try something a little different today. I wanted to do the Aria randomizer because it sounds interesting and I've never really done it before. So I thought it could be pretty fun. Might have to get a little bit of practice with it, but we'll see how we do. Does this randomizer always have bats in the screen? Yeah, this one has an area randomizer, the web-based one. The one that I normally use is like a command line interface, like you just run it on your computer. This one can be done online. So we'll see what this randomizer does. I think this one also does, yeah, you start with the different bullet soul by default. Equipment is still the same. And I think those are the big changes. I'm still trying to find, like, I still have not found a great spot for my mic yet. It always feels a little strange having it there, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just cringe, maybe I'm just bad at video game. The one thing this randomizer does not have is wizard mode, which is one of my favorite features from the command line randomizer, because you can see our MP regen is pretty slow. MP regen in base Aria is very, very slow. There's a reason that they changed it in most Castlevania-likes in future games. Alright, what are you? Ooh, Nightmare's a Great Soul. Bifron not so much, but Nightmare's a Great Soul. It will be a little expensive right now, but I'll take it. We got a Green Soul. Ooh, Malphus. Nothing wrong with the Malphus. There's, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I said on the palette randomizer, but I guess it's like mostly the same right now. Malphus is a nice find, though. I'm not gonna complain about that. Alright, where does this take me? Top floor. Okay, that's scary, and also we can't do anything here. I don't know if these entrances are different. Because we can walk through the bottom area of top floor to get to the chapel at the very least, which should be... Actually, no, this is the entrance area to the chapel, so this actually just takes me to... I was gonna say maybe I could go to the study, but I can't actually do that yet. So I think area transitions, like the red doors, that's what's randomized, so... we could go fight Manticore right now. Let me check and see what is in the rest of the main branch first. Because we should have a decent amount of checks we can do there first before anything else, so I wanna do that. Get my $1, my blue $1 coin that is legal tender in Dracula's castle. I'm gonna try and save. I don't think bosses. I think there is an option for boss rando as well, but I didn't turn that on. I don't really want it. Actually, I think Bizhawk is still a little on the loud side. Drop you down to like 18. Creaking Skull. Dead. Nightmare is a good soul. Nightmare is really high damage, it pierces the entire screen, can multi-hit big enemies. Fire Elemental, which is like the second best one in the game behind Holy. Bale's also a nice grab. I think this randomizer does have the stat fix. Like it applies the stat fix patches by default. Actually, we could test it and see. So, it has 100 damage with Bale and without it. Okay, never mind, it doesn't. I thought it did. It doesn't have the int boost, like the int fix patch to make it actually affect other souls, so Bale actually isn't a really good soul for us. A little disappointing. Now here we have some interesting options because we could go to where the floating garden normally is. I'm just gonna swap that out just to get some cash. I don't know if I don't think you need flying armor for this, it just makes it easier. Yeah, there we go. So I believe every area transition is randomized, so this will take us to inner quarters. Okay. It's actually the standard entrance to inner quarters, so this is pretty close to vanilla right now. I don't know if I can do it with just Malphus, though. I think I might need Undyne. Unless I get lucky with a soul drop and get like Hippogriff or Giant Bat or Undyne or something inside that area. Let's keep going down this branch because this is like by far the biggest area. It's got like a ton of checks I can do right now. Because you have basically the entire run up to the chapel, which has, especially with double jump, I can do a good amount of the checks there. And I want to say the souls required for ending are also randomized, because I think that's kind of the default accepted preset now, is just you randomize the souls for true ending. I want to say this one just straight up tells you the soul you need rather than, you know, the hint for the bestiary entry. Oh boy, $100. Okay, well these checks are kind of stinky so far. I can't actually make this check because I think I do need flying armor for that. Okay, blue. Damn. I'm not disappointed in Creaking Skull, it's just, it's not Black Panther, you know? Creaking Skull. Get him. Get him. A lot easier to just, you know, shoot out Nightmare. Ooh, Curly. Random soul drop, that's a really nice drop. Actually, let me slap that on so I don't accidentally toggle on Creaking Skull and forget about it and drain all my MP. Alright, so up here we have a decent amount of cash. And a mana prism, which is kind of whatever. And milk. But I also want to peek in and see where the normal chapel entrance is going to lead me to. Ow. Why am I bothering with you? I've got full MP. I'm just gonna Nightmare. Nightmare. Okay. Nothing incredible up here aside from the Curly soul drop. Really, that was the best thing. Still using the default knife, which is not good. Almost anything will be better than this, with the exception of, like, the basic pistol, like, wooden sword, probably. I wouldn't want to use that over the knife, just because I can't jump cancel that, I believe. Oh, I don't have enough juice. I'm so used to wizard mode is the problem. If I ever try to play this regular style, the slow MP regen kills me. I think this randomizer actually does show you, like, if you want to try and grind randomly for a soul, once you get the book for it, you can either find it in, like, a predetermined pedestal somewhere in the castle, or if you want, you can try and grind for it with, like, a lucky drop. It'll tell you, like, what enemy drops that soul. So if you're, you know, completely stuck with the progression and you can't figure out where to find the item, or you just want to test your luck, you can do that. The web-based randomizer also added a lot of options for, like, preset options. So they have a bunch of, like, I think they had a bunch of tournament settings. So, like, there's one, for example, that it only lets an enemy drop an item one time, like, from that specific slot. So, for example, let's say, you know, zombies can sometimes drop the prison uniform. And once they drop it a single time, that's it. They won't keep dropping more. Ooh. Speaking of drops, yes please. Good fucking shit, goddamn. I can take this thing to endgame if I need to. Okay, we're gonna need Giant Bat. Because that's gonna be one of the books. Yeah, Levitine I could take to endgame if I really need to. It is a fine weapon. Could use it for the Julius fight. I think there's also an option in this randomizer to start you with backdash if you want to. Oh, please be Black Panther, please be Black Panther, please be Black Panther. No, Flying Armor's not bad, I guess. That's fine. I can't be mad because I just got a Levitine as a random drop. And money. All the static drops have not been incredible, but the random drops have been paying off. You just love to see a Levitine drop in general. Like, it's such a good weapon. Like, it's a huge hitbox. It's Fire Elemental, which I was saying earlier is second best in the game. Really good damage. You love to see it. You love to see a Levitine. Technically, I could go a little faster through big hallways with Curly, but at the cost of all of my MP, and I don't really want to do that. Okay, Clock Tower. This is the floating garden entrance to Clock Tower, I think. I could go fight Death. We could go fight Death at level 5. I wonder how well that would turn out. Problem is I don't have Slide, which makes that fight tricky. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, and if it doesn't work out, then que sera, sera. Get a lot of experience for doing these. Is it Flandra or Remilia? Because I know Remilia has Gungnir. Oh, wait. Oh, this... I guess boss entrances are random? Maybe bosses are randomized. Interesting. Okay, well, great armor. Sorry for your loss. I thought it was just areas, but I guess bosses are included in there, too. Weird. Okay, this still gives you the regular, like, reward room from a boss fight, but I guess the boss rooms are also randomized. That's interesting. I'm guessing it just keeps Creaking Skull the same, just so you're not running into, you know, Balor when you're level 1 with a knife. Debating if I want to stick around in here, if I want to try and go back to one of the other options, because Clock Tower is not... Maybe I come back here later, because Undyne is... Or not Undyne, Skull is required for, like, all the goodies. Thank you, Jude. We're doing area rando, so we'll see how I do. Yeah, it's very funny getting the boss after the regular great armor enemy. Alright, let's go back to... I guess either options are really on the table here. We can do Servant's Quarters or the Study, or the Chapel, I should say. We don't have Black Panther yet, otherwise I would absolutely have that shit slapped on already. Because we have the option where the floating garden entrance normally is. That leads to... what was that? Oh no, it's we go in through top floor and that leads us to the servants' quarters or possibly the chapel. Got it. I'm already forgetting. I'm already forgetting where I need to go. Because I don't really play Aria rando, so we'll see how I do. Yeah, Black Panther would absolutely be fantastic because it feels like we're going to be doing a lot more traversal. Actually, teleporters are going to be interesting to think about too, because I'm assuming they would work the same way. Like, they would still teleport to their corresponding area rooms, but then actually, like, getting to that spot would be tricky. Alright, I think I want to start by going down this way, though. Oh, sorry, just scratched my nose. Oh, itchy, itchy. Okay. Okay, we're good. God, Levitine is such a nice find. Because we can go down here. I think this was Chapel. I don't remember if the door entrances have to make sense, like in terms of entering a door from the right and ending up on the left side of the screen. Technically this shouldn't be in logic, but I feel like Chapel should be mostly doable. I think the other one's Servants' Quarters, because I think I remember thinking, okay, maybe I'll come back here later in case I find Undyne or Hippogriff or something. Let's see what this is. Okay, this is Servants' Quarters, so this is the question mark, but I'm going to try it regardless. Kaiser Knuckles. Actually, wait a minute, I do have flying armor now. I'm not going to be using them, they're not great, but I can sell them for a good amount. I also need... Kaiser Knuckle hit the ground when I crouch. No. Levitane definitely does not hit the ground. What about Broadsword? Is that... Okay. Gee, where do you think the hidden wall is? It could be anywhere. Actually, War Fatigues is nice because I'm still using casual clothes, so... Go ahead and over double our defense. Grapes. Getting Levitine off a random drop. Wait, what was that? I got something. Is that anti-venom? It wasn't a weapon. It wasn't a soul. I think it might have been an anti-venom. Maybe spoiled milk? I don't know. We don't have Chrono Mage, so we can't do the Galamoth check. Or the Galamoth soul check, I should say. Galamoth is not in this game as an enemy. Because Alucard already killed him back in, like, the 1600s or whenever Soten takes place. $1792. Oh. Actually, this is one of the weird situations where having Veil would actually be kind of nice. Because it does affect curly damage, since it's a blue soul. Oh. Headhunter doing Headhunter things. Of course, what else is new? Okay. Right worm. I'm assuming with the randomization of areas, the logic is different for, like, bosses giving souls. Because the other randomizer always has, like, Headhunter, Legion, and I think there's another boss somewhere that gives you, like, a guaranteed some kind of movement soul that would otherwise break a soft lock that you'd otherwise be trapped in, so... Let's see what's in here. Nice, 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 nice. I gotta kill more imps, because if they drop more levitanes, I can sell them. Get a little bit of cash. Okay. Portion. Okay. Ah, damn. I was hoping that would be Hippogriff so I could continue moving on. Yeah, Curly's in the wrong game. I haven't played through, like, just cave story, just basic-ass cave story in forever. I played the randomizer for that, which is really cool. Or I guess not the randomizer, the roguelike-izer, I don't know what you'd call it. So I'm pretty sure this area I'm trapped out. I haven't played, like, actual, just basic-ass cave story in forever, so that'd be kind of fun. Can I jump on... Oh, I can just jump on this, right. For some reason I thought that was a background element. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for a Muramasa. Oh, right, I don't have backdash. Trying to backdash away, it doesn't work. Muramasa is arguably worse right now than Levitine. I think I'll keep using that for now. Once we start getting to really beefy enemies, that's when Muramasa starts really popping off. Like, you do get the double hit, which is nice, but it can be a little awkward against smaller enemies. Ooh, personal. Alright, what is this way? Forbidden Zone. We can't actually do much of anything in here because we don't have Undyne, and we don't have Giant Bat or Hippogriff, so we can't do most of the checks there. Best I could really hope for is checking the waterfall. Muramasa is a katana, so it is inherently very good, but also it double attacks, like it can hit twice if you space it correctly, and it has a special effect which deals a portion of the enemy's HP as a bonus damage on top of your regular hit. Not every enemy is susceptible to this effect, but a lot of them are. So later on, once enemy HP pools start getting much higher, it becomes very good. It's also non-elemental as opposed to, what's it called? As opposed to Levitine being fire. Oh, hey, speaking of Levitine, I'm actualizing today. Can't actually do this check yet. Yeah, Muramasa is a really good weapon in this game. Oh. We don't have any accessories yet, so that is very welcome. I'm assuming the sleep thing still works normally because it only affects area transitions for changing map connections. Alright, so... Actually, we have the teleporter in here, too. I can see, because... I don't know how it works coming in from this as my first teleporter in Aria Rando. Okay, this one still dumps you out over here. But that's good. That's a way to get around a little easier. Then we can also go to the chapel entrance from where we normally go to the underground waterway. Reservoir, I guess. Ah, map. Gold medal prize right now is getting Black Panther. We don't actually have Hammer yet because he would be in the study boss room or wherever the study... Oh no, it would still be the study because I think it just randomizes the bosses themselves and not the reward rooms, so that would still be Hammer behind whatever the study boss is. Okay, yeah, let's go to the chapel then because I think that's where I'm intended to go. I don't know if the area randomizer... I'm not sure how the logic works for, like, getting around because the trick to get up to Floating Garden entrance is pretty easy, but it is still considered a trick, so a lot of randomizers, I think generally the logic considers that a skip. But I think this is the one that leads me to chapel, right? Leads me to chapel eventually. Yeah, here we go. Because now I can do this little floating bit so I can get over to the teleporter. That'll also make getting around a little easier. Manticore is going to be a real tough boss fight, though. Oh, damn. I saw Blue Soul. I don't know if Black Panther can drop randomly. From just, like, generic dudes. Shadow Knight is an interesting get, but honestly, like, a lot of the Blue Souls are just kind of underwhelming in this game. Because, yeah, this lets me go directly from here, not have to go through the entire side entrance to Reservoir. Oh, God. Identifying where I've been on the map is going to be really hard, too. Alright, Manticore. Like I said, real tough fight. Okay. Basic Katana is not great. Basic Katana is like... The worst thing I can say about it is that it is just the lowest value of attack for any katana, which is still pretty good for the starting weapons. But we've already got Levitine, we've already got Muramasa, which is strictly better. There's absolutely no reason to use Basic Katana over Muramasa. And short sword. Yeah, I feel like this is probably more where the progression intended me to go. I still have to play, like, Muramasa and Odin Sphere and all those games. Dragon's Crown, or whatever it's called. What is Dragon's Crown? The brawler on the PS3, right? Oh, local souls in your Aria. Ah! Okay, Giant Bat's good. Giant Bats... Aside from, like, Skulla, we should be having pretty much free reign of the castle now. It's just the underwater section is going to trap me a little bit. Oh, dance hall. Yeah, this is probably where they wanted me to go. I want to see how this cuts. Okay, no, it still looks... Right, I forgot you come from the right side for that cutscene, so it looks good. Entering doors from different areas makes some cutscenes a little weird. Oh boy, cloth tunic. Get that shit out of here. Also, there's another teleporter for me, which is nice. Freaking skull. Dead skull. Lightning doll. Not a terrible soul. Really good for when you're dealing with armor-type enemies. Match punch. Mach punch refers to the speed at which you go back to hammer and sell it as soon as you're able to. It's actually not a terrible weapon, but it's not good. It would be decent if we didn't have, you know, Levitain and Muramasa and all this stuff, but we kind of got better stuff. We can do a little better than that. Red Crow. Intelligence Soul's already bad, but worse. Ooh, Skulla. That's pretty much... The only check I really can't do, I think, is mostly just the back area in Forbidden Zone at this point. So we need Undyne for that. Definitely want to save before bosses, though, because we know now that they can be shuffled around, so... For all I know, Chaos is waiting back here, which, if that case, then that's great, because that's the game if we win now. I'm pretty sure Chaos would still be at the very end. Oh, Vanilla Big Golem. Interesting. Get a cheeky little 600 damage off the bat there. I don't know what that Cleave Salish always generates in randomizer. I don't think it always does, so just don't go fake. Actually, I guess Giant Bat kind of overrides Flying Armor for mobility, so I don't really need to keep that on anymore. Cleave Salish being added to the randomization pool for just like regular stuff, I think it's weighted a lot lower because the odds of you getting Cleave Salish way earlier than intended would be a lot, you know, sooner. So they don't want to just hand every run to you for free. You don't want to play Symphony of the Night when you just get Chrysogrim your very first drop and then you never have to use any other weapons. I don't really need to tag that teleporter because I'm going to be coming back there anyways. I just wanted to. I don't know. I have regular rando habits now. Hopefully we'll get Ruin Ring before too long. Oh, actually, this is a really good place to have Giant Bat too because I can also do the ceiling check. That's excellent. Excellent! Takemitsu. That's not the bamboo sword, is it? Well, I think, I don't remember if they called it bamboo sword or Takemitsu in Soten. Alright, we got the good shit. Okay, we're actualizing a little too much today. We have to cool it, otherwise the Time Reaper is gonna come and be like, you're doing too much. You're being a little too nice with these callouts. You gotta stop, because last night I was playing, I did my, you know, nightly draw before bed for Pokemon trading card game Pocket. And I was drawing in the Solgaleo pack because I still needed the Mallow card, like the 2-star art variant, and I got the 2-star art variant Mallow trainer card. On the other hand, maybe I just push my luck. Okay, $1 million is gonna show up on my front door. And I'll have won the, you know, the sweepstakes that everybody entered when they were born and never get told about. Gremlin. It's also been really nice because I finally learned that I won the dispute with Amazon over the video card for people who have not been following me on Blue Sky or whatever. I bought what I thought was a brand new 4070 Ti Super a few months back. And it turns out that it had been tampered with and somebody stripped out all the internals, the GPU and the RAM. And I guess returned it to them or otherwise somehow got back to them and they sold it as new. And I bought it and I didn't realize this, so I sent it to Asus to, you know, get what I thought would be a warranty, you know, covered by the warranty that they give you, covered under repair, and nope. Turns out it had been obviously tampered with, so not only did they not repair it, they initiated a fraud investigation because apparently that triggers a fraud investigation is when you try to return a video card or when you try to get one repaired with missing internals. So they found that I wasn't at fault because I was able to provide all the, you know, purchase information saying that I had bought it brand new from Amazon, but by the time they finished the investigation, it had gone past the, you know, the 30-day Amazon return window. And, you know, I tried to get in touch with customer service like 5-6 times, just over and over telling them, like, no, really, like, this isn't just a matter of a factory defect. This isn't just a faulty product. This is somebody tampered with the product and then gave it back to you, and you sold it as new to me. So I want a refund. I want you to ignore your fucking 30-day policy, and they refused to do it. So my only real option at that point was doing a dispute with my credit card company, and I just learned today that they judged in favor of me. So thankfully I'm not on the fucking hook for that card anymore for that piece of shit. Ugh. I'm so glad to have that off my back. Anyways, don't buy brand new video cards off Amazon. That's my advice. Don't buy things off Amazon in general if you can help it, but especially not video cards. Been such a fucking nightmare the past, I think literally to the day, because I started building this, I think, the new PC on March 13th, and that's when I found out that it didn't work, so literally 2 months to the day of dealing with that shit. Yeah, use like a, you know, a local seller if possible. I would try to buy from Canada Computers and all that if possible, or Memory Express, but unfortunately they didn't really have that specific model, because it was a 4070 Ti Super at a good price. So I figured, okay, it's being sold and fulfilled by Amazon. It wasn't a third-party seller on Amazon, so it's not like it was just some sketchy, you know, video card 100 plus seller. We give you best video card, real card, best price. Because then if I would have been on the hook for that video card, then that would have just completely, A, eliminated all the savings I would have gotten by building a PC, and B, made it cost even more anyways, so at that point I might as well have just bought a pre-built. But your boy won. Never ready for that emote. It's always good. Should be able to get the other room that I missed here. Actually, I wonder where the normal clock tower entrance takes me here in Floating Garden. That's just a scimitar. Might as well grab it. I'm sad that that emote does not show up in the Fontificator chat. Arena, huh? Actually, Arena's pretty good because it's all, like, self-contained and it has a teleport, so that's actually a nice place to kind of jump off from. I'm going to be taking a good amount of damage, though. It's the only scary part. But I'm still using the War Fatigues, so our damage output's not going to be super great here. I could probably handle Balor. I have the teleport here, so I can just zoop out whenever needed. Also, since I have Giant Bat, I get to skip DDR. Heart Pendant. What if I have enough juice to just curly through this entire hallway, actually? Not quite for a trip back, unfortunately. I could just farm these torches for it, but yeah. Red Minotaurs I don't really want to fuck with because they have a lot of HP and they do a lot of damage. Alright. Damage tanking when you're on, you know, level curve to deal with this area is fine. It's just not so much when you are level 17. Level 17 with War Fatigues. Actually, it might be worth using Muramasa here, honestly. So, like, we're seeing we're doing less damage per hit, but we can double hit, and also a lot of the big enemies, I'm pretty sure, like, Red Minotaurs are actually weak to the curse effect from Muramasa. I just want to run back here and get a little quick heal. Because we have to run across the entire, like, bottom floor of the arena before we get to a save. So I'm trying to think. We know one of the books is on the main branch here in the hallway. We just go straight from here and we get it. So that's not hard. Oh wait, that's not the arena. That's the arena. Be careful, because again, tanking random hits, don't really want to be doing that when we're a little underleveled here. I could probably handle the Balor fight fine as long as I'm careful about it. I don't know why I picked the gym clothes up, I don't need them. Yeah, like these guys, Skull Miliona, you saw it did 145 damage. So that's the bonus damage you get from the curse effect. And since you get to double hit on most enemies that aren't, like, super tiny, like it works on the Were-Tigers. Oh, that's just a regular heart. I thought it dropped like a big item for some reason, like Creaking Skull. I think generally anything undead, like Dark Elemental, doesn't work on. Creaking Skull. Try to avoid tanking damage from this dude as well. Okay, cool. That's the second book. What do we need? Okay, we need Persephone, which we already have, actually. We're good. So that's Blue Soul sorted out, handled. No trouble with that. Creaking Skull. Let's save. A, to recover MP, and B, to, you know, not lose that progress. Alright, just checking something real quick. Okay. The get stabbed and get kicked room. Everybody's favorite. think Elf Robe is actually better than War Fatigues for defense, yeah. We do lose some attack power, which kind of stinks a little bit, but I think just right now we're a little weak in terms of tanking hits, so mitigation is very nice. I probably am fine to just keep going through the little trap rooms, but I do want to save. Actually, no, I remember this room is the nightmare room. Because that happens. I'm not gonna bother with the hammer. Oh god. Because the problem is the yellow Medusa heads have just enough health that it's usually pretty unlikely you're gonna be able to, like, one-shot them with your Black Panther aura. The problem is, if you stop to attack them, then you're losing a bunch of time and potentially still getting hit by them because they just, you know, float up and down constantly. Byron could potentially be needed. Although I think the red book, I think we saw the yellow book in the main passage hallway, in the main castle. I believe that was a yellow, so red book is still unaccounted for. Actually, we have Skull Array. Yeah, we do. Yeah, Giant Bat doesn't need to worry about that wall, because there's just a tiny little gap at the top, I guess, that they didn't bother changing. Speaking of Giant Bat, here he is. There he goes. I'm glad Balor finds it funny. I think I might actually want to use Levitate here. Just because spacing the double hit is a little tricky. I should be using Nightmare, actually. First phase is more defense. The second phase, he unleashes his Sealed Eye. Sensei, forgive me, just this one time I must go all out. But also tanks his defense in the process, which means you get to kill him faster. It's also a lot easier the second phase compared to the first phase, because it's way more predictable. The first phase, he just kind of punches you randomly, whereas this one, it's very predictable. Like, he shoots beams, that's it, that's all that he does. There's no variation, it's just he shoots from the left or he shoots from the right, and that's it. That's all he can do. Okay, aside from the one fight there in Clock Tower, everything else has been standard. I wonder why the Clock Tower fight was the only one that was random. I wonder if it had to prevent, like, sequence breaking, or, I don't know, some kind of script breaking somewhere. We could go to Underground Reservoir if I remember where the entrance was. That's the other tricky part about doing area rando, is you gotta remember where all the places are, or make notes. I want to say it was one of the exits from here? I think that's correct. I'm assuming the Chaos Dimension is not randomized. Like, getting into that, I assume that's still, you gotta do the standard progression. We could do some checks here, actually, now, because we have Giant Bat. Actually, we can do this check, too. Totally forgot about this. Oh, this one's not random? Interesting. I guess it specifically needs a door to be randomized. If it's just like a connection directly, it doesn't get randomized. Also, thank you for the follow. Okay, cool. We can do the rest of the study then. I don't have to be that careful here, because Study is super easy to deal with. Welcome the hottest man alive. And thank you for the bits. There's Galamoth. Ooh. Cutscene's having some problems here, it's fine. How's progress? Doing pretty alright so far. This is actually my first time doing Aria rando, but so far it is pretty clean. Not really getting locked out anywhere too badly. I don't have enough for another charge of Curly. I don't know if this randomizer also makes it so you get the guaranteed soul drop if you break all the parts first. I think that was actually vanilla behavior. Pretty sure. Yeah, this is Legion. Or Grand Falloon if we're talking Symphony of the Night. Legion in brackets Castlevania, not the Dead by Daylight character. I haven't played Dead by Daylight in forever. Like, I kind of want to play it again, but I also kind of don't. Please let me break that last little nugget. Yeah, not the Mass Effect character. Too many Legions. From what I understand, they kind of overhauled Legion a bunch for Dead by Daylight. I didn't hate the old style of playing Legion, it's just a lot of people thought they weren't really super interesting. The concept of 4 people masquerading as the same person didn't really translate over super well to the gameplay. Not really a fan of, like, the character, just more just, like, I like Aria a lot, so that's what I use for the quote-unquote VTuber avatar. There's Hammer. Okay, cool. I think Aria is probably my favorite of all the Castlevania games, just like in general. Court of Ecclesia is also very good, but I think of all of them, it's got to be Aria. Right, these guys curse you. Right, they eat all your MP. If I go fast enough, I can just get into the ceiling here regardless. I don't have to wait. Okay. Ninja suit. Not great. Grunting. I mean, that's kind of the point. Soma is a weaker incarnation because he doesn't use his power to just, you know, dominate and subjugate people. He uses it to protect people he cares about. He doesn't let the power control him, that's why. Because there is the ending where he decides he's going to go full sicko mode and you need to, you know, have all the, you know, the Belmont stand-ins from Castlevania 3 come and kick his ass. You gotta get Yoko and Julius and, what's his name? Blanking on the last one. And Alucard, of course. You need to have Alucard come kick his ass. I forgot about Alucard. Hey, Rune Ring. Unless you mean weaker in terms of, like, character, which, I don't know. I kind of like the... Oh, hey, we're in the back. We're here. There's Sundyne. Well, I guess we've completed the loop here. Cool. Well, that solves that problem. Let's go check the top checks in here, then. A very funny place to put Undyne, yeah. I actually don't know if we have, like, a proper trip. Ooh, actually, we might be in go mode. Hold on. Hold on, go mode, possible? Okay, werewolf. Do we have werewolf? We don't have werewolf yet, okay. Not go mode. Oh, right, I forgot about that check there, too. I would say probably Julius. Like, Simon's kind of the poster boy for the series, but, like, Julius is the dude who, like, actually... Not, like, completely destroyed Dracula, but, like, he stopped the entire reincarnation stuff. That could be either Olrock's suit or Pitch Black's suit, which Pitch Black is not very good, Olrock's suit is fine. And the famous blade known as Graham, that's right. We have to find a way into... We still don't have a way into the reservoir proper yet. Like, Julius is the dude who stopped Dracula from coming back in terms of, like, having the body. Like, you specifically have to have his soul enter somebody else, which is why there's the whole resurrection or reincarnation thing. And explicitly, you know, gave mercy to Soma when he fights him because he realizes, yes, I'm fighting somebody with the soul of Dracula, but at the end of the day, this is still a high school student. I cannot kill a high school student. And in doing so, help stopped him, well, not for good, I'm sure they will... Actually, no, they haven't done any Castlevania games set after Aria, so maybe... Yeah, Soma just wants to wear mom jeans and his fur coat and hang out with his definitely not girlfriend, Mina. Sorry, of Dawn. Strongest Bill, I don't know. I couldn't tell you the power rankings, I couldn't tell you the wiki. The tier list. Why am I bothering with this one? Just use Giant Bat. Because, yeah, if Dawn was the last one timeline-wise, and then it gets a little weird when we start talking about, you know, Grimoire of Souls. Oh god, I'm not used to this coming in from this side now. This is weird for me. I don't like it. Yeah, thank you for the additional triangles. Yum. Noma Crew is eating a bag of triangles. Yeah, because after Dawn, they started doing the Lords of Shadow games, which were kind of like their own separate little timeline. The answer is, at the end of the day, it probably doesn't matter too much. That's right, it's Eon, the Time Reaper from Castlevania Judgment. Everybody's favorite character who kept showing up in games after that. I probably should at least play that at some point just to say I've played it. Like, I don't really want to, but I probably should. Best soul currently, probably Black Panther. Black Panther is just the best soul in the game, I think. I feel like right now Castlevania lore is just kind of like in limbo. I don't think there's ever going to be like a canonical, you know, Dracula timeline of like, yes, this is where it ended. Because they probably don't want to set any other games after Dawn. Otherwise, then they gotta explain, okay, well, what happened to Soma? How come they probably would find a way if they wanted to. But also, they probably just don't want to touch, like, the Castlevania property for making brand new games, because I feel like they've been kind of shying away from that due to not having, you know, Igarashi around. But apparently Lords of Shadow did, like, really well in terms of sales, so maybe they'll just make Lords of Shadow 3 at some point, who knows. Konami's been, like, in a weird spot of, like, kind of testing the waters with their old series. Okay, it's just the pitch black suit, because this one is, like, defensively it's alright. Actually, I'm probably going to use it just because intelligence in this randomizer is not very good. Just taking it for the defense. We got everything down here, right? Yeah, we did. I feel like Capcom is never going to connect the bridge between Mega Man and Mega Man X. I feel like they don't want to have, like, a definitive bridge point, like, this is where we switch to the X series, you know? Need to drink more water. I think I can swing over the top bit here. Oh no, this one leads to a transition point, doesn't it? So I should probably check and see where this does put me. Okay, this is just back in main castle. This is the other entrance to servants' quarters. Alright, I gotta do. There's a new Castlevania. Wait, they're making a new one, or are you just talking about a fan game? Because fan games, yeah, there's a bunch of Castlevania fan games. Alright, it's over on this side of the room. But we're looking for a werewolf soul, and potentially, I do need to check and see what the other the blue or the yellow book is. Because as far as I've heard with Konami, last thing was was it Grimoire of Souls? Is that like the last actual one? I haven't checked the shop yet, no. I need to check that at some point. I just gotta go through here first. I want to do the rest of these checks. Oh wait, not Sculla. Are you talking about Bloodstained? Because yeah, I've played Bloodstained. Bloodstained is great. Where does this lead me? Oh yeah, I played Bloodstained. Actually, we can go to the... that's the servants' quarters. Okay, cool. Let's warp back to the entrance then, because I want to check and see if Hammer has anything good for sale. Bloodstained have a bit of a rough development, though. They've been fulfilling the Kickstarter promises for so long. Alright, what do you got? What are you buying? Alright, well I can buy a Cleaves to Leash if I can scrounge up 100,000. I don't know that I'll be able to. don't know that I want to sell Muramasa. Kaiser Knuckle can go. That's not very good. Mach Punch can go. These are all whatever. I just sold the Pitch Black suit. I just sold the PBS. I forgot this game lets you sell stuff that you have equipped. Back to the Elfin Robe we go. German Ring can go. That's not very good. Satan's Ring and Tear of Blood are okay, but... Because Muramasa puts me up to, like, 88,000. Sona can go, or Nikiri can go, Bamboo. Oh, Dinesluff. I'm probably not going to use Dinesluff. We have another Levantine, too. I can sell one of them. The Milliken Sword and Fronting, those are no good. Much as I love the famous blade known as Graham, it's not great with what we got. Army Jacket. I want to try and keep Muramasa. Silk Rope can go. Copper Plate. Sell both of those. Bang. Okay, cool. Graham. Graham. Trying to see if there's anything else I would really want. Armor would be nice, but he's not really selling anything great. So, Cleave Salish it is. Now to get one as a random drop from a bat or something. I don't know. Alright, cool. Yeah, Silver Gun is very funny. It's not very good, but it's very funny. I mostly just use the Silver Gun to clown on Graham quotation marks, or Graham parentheses, corrupt priest. Yeah, let's go grab the last book, because that'll let me know what I need for Yellow Soul. And whether or not I do need to go find it. Because I also haven't really explored the top floor yet. Oh, it was over here. I remember now. There's probably a faster way of getting down this route with the teleporter. I just don't recall how everything connects yet. Oh, that could have potentially... Actually, no. Doesn't it tell me what they drop from? Oh, you know what? That probably was it, because it was a white dragon. Fuck. That was the werewolf drop. That was absolutely the werewolf soul that popped out of the white dragon. Damn. Because, yeah, we could farm this guy if we really wanted to, but that's unfortunate. If only I had the Soul Eater ring. The one time I slap the white dragon, he drops a soul. Ugh. Alright, I've got dive kicks now. Ooh. God, it's all the way over here, huh? For some reason, I always think it's sooner. There we go. Giant bit. Okay, what are you? Okay, cool. We got Milk Soul. So aside from Werewolf, we're good. So it might actually be worth just trying to farm. Because, like, the odds are decent that it could be in top floor, but it's not guaranteed. Because I still have to do the Galamoth check. That hasn't been done. And that's a couple potential items there. Oh, that sucks. Right, because it's just going to show up when I kill it right now. It's going to show up when I kill it right now. It's just going to show up when I'm killing it right now. Game, please, I've been actualizing stuff for the past hour and a half. Why are you doing this to me now? Who said you could do this? On this, the day of my daughter's wedding. Ugh. Alright, fine, let's go to top floor. Yeah, desire sensors kicked in. Yo, yay, Legion, great. I'll get my stuff. I can't be mad because the seed has been giving me so much nice stuff, but still. On this, the day of Dracula's resurrection. Okay. How do I get to top floor again? I think it was just... I think we just swooshed down to the bottom corner here, right? You have no idea how tempted I was to just jam on rewind and get the soul as a random drop, but I gotta learn. Alright. Try not to get killed by all the final guards. Get killed by all the final guards anyways. Right, I forgot how awkward final for the top floor is if you don't have Hippogriff. Here's the final guard soul. Lubricant. Oh, I tried to slide under him. Didn't work. I don't have a lot of healing items, actually. I gotta be a little more careful. I'm so cavalier about taking damage, and I probably shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with Black Cloak. Actually, I think the Muramasa is better against these guys, because it works with a curse effect. You know, if they get in range. There we go. Because, yeah, it does so much damage off of their max HP just by hitting them a couple times. Lubricant. Here, I think I want to switch back to Cleave. Now. I need to be careful, actually. I'm kind of low on HP. We're at potential one-shot range based on what we fight. I don't think anything's going to deal like a full 139 outside of like Chaos, but still. Alright, let's hope we get a Werewolf Soul up here, otherwise I might actually just grind out and try and get it. Wait, it can be more than one book? Interesting. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do Black Panther Jump so I save some MP on Giant Bat. Armored Water, is that actually stronger than Elfin Robe? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that, actually. Please be Werewolf. Hey, love to see it. Cool. I'm gonna dip down here real quick and maybe get lucky and get like an armor drop out of here or something. You know what? I wasn't wrong. I'm actualizing today. I should have specified which armor drop, because I didn't. Not the worst armor drop in the game, technically. Okay. So, Werewolf. It was a leather plate. Werewolf, Persephone, and Mimic. But I can do a little cheeky curly damage on phase 1. Graham's Vaporwave Chamber. Gonna try to avoid taking damage because I don't have a lot of healing items, like I said. Oh. Alright, let me switch. Werewolf, Persephone, and it was Mimic, right? Okay. I had to make sure, because we also have the Bale Soul, and I saw Bale there. Nope. the soul instead of swinging. Alright, phase 2, we can switch back. Curly's probably more damage, but we also need to get some health back. I don't really have any great yellow souls, like... Giant Worm takes forever to heal, Undyne is whatever. I guess I'll just keep on Skulla so we're ready to go for the Chaos Dimension. No, it's only when he does the spinning meatballs. That's when you need to have the souls equipped. That's the only time it checks. Once you're done with that, you can switch over to whatever soul you like and you won't get the bad ending. There we go. I'm Dracula now. Yippee. Now, how do I get back to Floating Garden? How do I get back to Tokyo? What if I'm really lucky and the entrance over here is where I gotta go? I think there is another entrance to Floating Gardens that I don't have yet. Or no, maybe I have gotten them both, actually. I don't know. But yeah, Graham, as long as you have the souls equipped just during the one phase transition, that's it. That's all you have to do. Where does this put me? Did I ever go up here, actually? I don't remember if I did these series of checks over here or not. I guess I didn't, because the T is still there. I probably would have picked that up. Or maybe I just skipped the T coming up. Alright, how do I get... Don't... I might just have to try leaving teleporters and see where they can dump me off. Actually, no, the closest one's over here. I don't remember where Servants' Quarters exits led me to. I might want to check those. I want to say it was around, like, here where I started getting into Floating Garden. No, not there. What about the entrance to Dance Hall? I feel like I rarely come back to this room, so I forgot that Arachnas and Demon Butler spawn there. Okay, this is the chapel. I don't think this is where we want to be. Because in normal progression, you don't really have any reason to go back through that, like this pathway here. Let's go to the teleport, because I have a couple more checks I think I can go to. A couple more places. Getting Servants' Quarters is probably pretty good value, like in the center part there, because there's like 3 different areas it quickly opens up to. Oh wait, that's top floor, never mind. This isn't the one I wanted to go to. That's the one. Is this... where did this lead to again? Okay, that's Forbidden Zone. We could actually go check where the actual Cleave Salish is, but there's no real reason to do so, I think. And where did this lead to again? Okay, this is Reservoir. The true final boss of Castlevania, not Chaos, but just finding out where you have to go. I don't know if the entrance to Servant's Quarters also led me there, maybe. What are my other options? It's like... What is the arena? I think the arena might be connected to that. I want to say that the arena link brought me there, maybe. That's right, Soma Cruz, my OC. Hack the game just to put my OC in this game and make him need skills. Oh, here we go. Okay. I do wonder how difficult it would be. I think we mentioned this before, like... Because there's some randomizers that have tons and tons of custom sprites, like Super Metroid and Link to the Past. Both have a bunch of custom sprites for their randomizers. I don't think there's any real graphic replacements for, like, Aria, at least not for the randomizer specifically. God, I still don't have backdash. It's a little stinky. Oh right, I can't backdash, shit. This is like the one fight where you don't want to be using Cleave Salish because it just does so much damage, and Cleave Salish does nothing. He's a holy man. Oh god, I have to fight him like fairly, this sucks. But when I swing on the ground, I have to wait for my full thing to resolve. It's terrible. Oh god. Hellbug is good, but I feel like Levitate is good enough. Really, backdash is the secret weapon for actually fighting Julius and getting it done in a decent amount of time. Otherwise, you have to play very, very carefully. I'm not playing carefully, and I've already taken over half my bar. Surely we're phase changing soon, right? Surely that's gonna be phase change, right? Surely you're getting the power of God and anime on your side, right? Come on, dude. There we go. Healing items do I have anyways? I guess I'll just pop a regular potion for now. Actually, we've got a decent amount of healing. I think we'll be okay. It's just in a bunch of different areas rather than all in a single item, which I generally go for. You can find like a bowl of ramen at the store, at Hammer Store. I generally buy a couple of those if I can. God, this would be so much easier if I could backdash. Final Sword is also really nice here because you can just swing from outside of his radius. Cleave Salish would hit him, but it does very little damage because he resists Holy. He's like the one enemy in the game that resists Holy in a really dangerous way, so... I do love how he crouch swings at you when you crouch at him. Because he has to hit you. Another reason I like Levantine a lot is because the hitbox is very good on it for a straight sword. Okay, cool. We have... Yeah, we have... I was gonna say, we have to have Skulla, otherwise we can't actually fight Chaos. Oh, secret. Wait, did it randomize a secret area there? No way. That's just the room template being used. Okay, yeah. Had to make sure. I've never tried Aria Rando before, and I don't know if it would add new secret areas. I can't imagine it would. God, right, I got a giant bat around. Alright, I'm gonna switch back to Cleve Salish now. McClaim Hasalace. I thought that was a random Cleve Salish drop there, and I was gonna be a little sad. Thankfully, this area has all the little dips on the walls that you can hop onto. You don't have to constantly giant bat to get up. Ow! I hate when I touch the bone on the giant skeleton and take a ton of damage. He's yellow, so he does more damage. And here it is, the one room where you need Skulla. Yeah. Ascalon's also good for Julius, or not Julius, for, oh no, it is Julius, never mind. Ascalon has a very long horizontal reach. So that's another, oh god, flashback. Oh, what are you? Great! I'm glad of that showing up at the very end where you don't really get petrified outside of, like, this room. And it's so fast that you can just zip through there. Ow. Can I just jump here? I can. Because, like, Chaos doesn't petrify you, so it doesn't help. Yeah, I really didn't get a lot of good yellow souls. I guess I'll just slap on Bale for the extra curly damage. The curly fries. Okay, just making sure I still got Cleve Salish equipped. Oh, that's a bad jump. I swear this guy's chaining his pattern on me, though. This randomizer does have options to change the chaos fight. You can have double chaoses stacked on top of each other, which doesn't sound very fun. But you can. And then there's also one called, like, Spiral, so I wonder if, like, there's the second phase. It just spins around like this one does. The core. In case you thought, damn, Phase 2 Chaos is too predictable, I want it to be less predictable. Actually, no, it would be still pretty predictable. It just spins around and just be more annoying. Alright, let's do a little bit of healing. I think we're gonna go for all the eye kills because I'm not like, Cleve Salish is fine, but we definitely want to get some defense down on the core here. 20 damage a swing even with Cleve Salish on, like, one broken core is not the best. Could also do this. Oh, I thought it was dead. Oh, that was one swing off of being dead, damn. Yeah, 52 damage on full break is not great for Blue Leash. We are a little under-leveled, I think. Yeah, sure, I'll pop super. Super! Okay, man. That was just petty. That was straight up turning at the last second just to screw me specifically. I think I have some... Yeah, we got a Mind Up or two. Get some MP back so I can deal a bunch of damage. Cool. Sorry, I couldn't do those during the fight.
What?
There we go. Not too bad for my first area rando. Definitely confusing though. I think I generally do prefer the regular style of having areas like where they are normally. Because it just becomes very like, okay, which door transition, you know, is it the left side or the right side of, you know, going into the study or whatever? There's a lot of weirdness you gotta remember, and I don't know that I like that quite as much as just, here are the areas, here's where you have to go. I was debating if I wanted to do another one, but I do feel my head's hurting a little bit. I think I might just lie down and take it easy, rather than trying to force myself through second seed and be like, oh, why did I do that? So we'll just do a little short stream today. Nice and chill. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and enjoying some Castlevania. I'm gonna raid you all over to Doc, who's doing his half of the birthday marathon with Mini Matt, the big collab. Should be live still, I'm pretty sure. Usually it's an all-day thing. Oh yeah. He's playing Hunt Down the Freeman, which is, technically sanctioned by Valve. I think they gave them their blessing to use, like, the Half-Life characters. It's weird. It's a weird game. You should check it out if you haven't already, but that'll be it for me. I'm probably just gonna lie down a little bit. Hopefully my head starts feeling better. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you all on Thursday. Take it easy.